What is going on, guys? George here. Welcome back to another episode of Garage Edition. Like in the last, I think, video before last, I said that I needed a air staple gun. I couldn't get any way around it. I needed an air staple gun. So I went this morning, like I said in the video, and got one. Like I went and bought, we just went to Harbor Freight, just bought a cheap one. I think it was like $25. Not bad. Uses to a 1 to 6 gallon continuously, so it's like my specs are good on it. Bought some staples, not real thick. I think these are a 1/4 inch thick, and that's usually what I use for my electric one. Bought a brand new air hose, just a cheap air hose because mine kind of blew up, shot its wad. Here's my air compressor. I bought it. I've had this for about a year, but never really used that much. It is dirty because it sits in my shop. So I have a air blower that I'm going to hook up to it, clean my air compressor off, and then we'll get started with the truck. But I think that the hose I bought don't have a quick connect, but I do have my old hose over there I can take it off of. So we're going to get this thing going and be able to work on the truck in no time. Alright, so here's what we're working on if you haven't seen the video, but if you click the video, I'm pretty sure you've made it to this point. We're actually, the last video I was having trouble. We actually tried gluing it around. Couldn't use hot glue. It's in an awkward position, but I need to put it together on here because if you don't, it'll pull your panel back or whatever. So we need to make sure everything is still stout. That staple went right in there, no problem, so we're going to be easy to get around. Got our material and stuff, so we're going to get ready, and I might try to film a little bit of it, but it's so hard to, you know, it's like get two people or even a tripod in there with me trying to go around with it. So I might not film me a lot putting the fabric around, but like I said, it's just stretch and tack all the way around. This is actually pretty hard. I used to say, oh, it ain't that bad. This actually like got me kind of frustrated because I couldn't get done and stuff. But we got a staple gun. We should be good to go. I'm actually gonna cut some new fabric because this has glue residue on it. Cut some new fabric and try it out again. Hopefully it works. Hopefully in this video we'll be able to resin that door pod. Alright, so we have this covered. I want to let you know, this was a pain in the butt. Like, this was terrible to cover. The staple, even with the air staple gun, I didn't want to go through it real good because right here I put so many sheets of fiberglass, so it's real strong for it. Did not want to go through it at all, and some of them still didn't even go through all. So we'll go ahead and put this back on the door because I actually took this off the door. We're going to throw it on the door and throw some resin around it. And then after that, we'll, after it dries, we can put some like Bondo glass, even the matting. Over here, it completely butchered it. It was like, you was pulling it so tight. The staples didn't want to do good. Not really proud of that right there whatsoever. But I tell you what we'll do is we'll throw resin on it. Has a lot of hardener. It'll harden this up. Then we take matting like we did here. After we'll cut all this, matting, put matting all the way through there. Make this look real good, and then we'll put the Bondo glass on it. Alright, so this might look like total crap. I think it looks like total crap. Not really happy with it, but there's nothing I can really do. I mean, if I take it apart and do it again, it's going to do the exact same thing. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things where this does not want to work for me. It's like I can build a ton of these, but it seems like one will always give you trouble. The driver's side might not give me any trouble at all, but this side did. But I will fix it so it looks like nothing ever happened. But let's go ahead and put it on a door, put the panel back up, and throw some resin on it. Alright, well, I was kind of bummed about it, but then I keep thinking it's Colossus. It's like we're building everything bigger on Colossus. I was just bummed out because I've had so much trouble doing it. But like what's overlapping and stuff, all that can be sanded and filled in. Like I said, you know, we can rebuild this easy if I hate it. But I think it looks pretty good. Once I get everything smoothed in, you get all that crap, it's all painted in one color, get the bottom done, it's going to look good. So I'm trying not to get discouraged, I was just getting aggravated with it. So let's see how it does when we shut the door. Oh yeah, would you look at that? We actually have room, it's not touching anything. If I point the camera in the right direction, it's not touching anything. So it looks good there. We can rest, throw some tunes on, yeah. Alright, let's get the camera focused right. Alright, so now we're actually going to go ahead and throw some resin on. We'll put a lot on it because I do want it to be good. We're not going to go too far up where the fabric came around. I don't want to cut it because I'm afraid that if we cut the fabric, it might like release itself. So we're actually going to go ahead and put the resin around it. Unfortunately, it had to dry overnight. It is hot out here, but it still will take a while. And once we do that, we can go back in and take like the matting and everything like that and blend everything in really good. Because like you said, you know, it's like Bondo glass and Bondo stuff. We can always work it to look good. But we are going to make it strong and everything. And while I put it back on the door panel, I want everything to be exactly where it's supposed to be when it dries. Because if not, and it's tweaked a little bit, the base will be tweaked with it, so when you put it on there, it won't go against it good. So we should be all right there. So let's go ahead and mix some resin and throw it on. All right, so we're gonna mix us some resin up for it. Get a paintbrush. We got our hardener. Now the hardener, it is kind of hot out here, so probably won't put too much, but we'll put enough. All right. Alright guys, I guess this is going to be the end of the video because we got to let that stuff dry. We're going to let it dry overnight, so it should be pretty good. Then we come back out and put some Bondo glass and everything on it, and fiberglass. We'll probably put matting first, then Bondo glass, and then we'll top off Bondo because Bondo is a lot easier to sand and get smooth. Now, I kind of got like downhearted on when I couldn't get it just right, because I know that it's going to turn out good. I know that. We'll keep working on it until it does. But I know that if the more perfect it's not when you put resin on it, the more work you got to do. But we will get it. I kind of got aggravated because I had to go buy a new staple gun, air staple gun. Had to buy a new air hose and everything just to do that. And it was just getting kind of aggravating, but I did need the staple gun, so I do have that. But I know, like, where I put it and stuff, it's a lot of fiberglass, layers of fiberglass. So that will, that makes it really thick. And I mean, it's really thick for a staple not to go through. The staple would go through this door, this plastic right here, before it gets to fiberglass, because it has so much resin and layers and stuff. So that's what we wanted, because we are putting 8 there, and that's what we'll put on here. But we'll just have to body work and everything. It will turn out good. I just got kind of like aggravated, but it happens. I'm sure everybody's got aggravated at their projects. But overcome it, because I was like, I was like, man, it looks too big. Like, looks kind of gawky and stuff. But once we smooth everything down, then we'll get the bottom of the door good. It's going to look good. Like the back door panel looks really good. I like how it turned out. We still got to paint it too, but we're trying to get everything done. Then we can have all painted really good. Yeah, it just takes time and just patience. Sometimes my patience wears thin on projects, but it happens. And I still got to do the other side. And unfortunately, that's what sucks about doing something to a vehicle. You got to do both sides. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you punch that subscribe button. We'll definitely be coming back to body work this and stuff. And I got some other projects in store too, for different things. I do want to start on the Super Ram one day, doing the body work stuff for it. We have a lot of stuff to do this truck, like custom center console. I still need to put the other 3 seats in and everything like that. But like I said, I hope everybody's having a good day. But anyways, guys, this is George and Colossus, and we are out of here.